Shed here, rmbsingerlessons.com. So I thought I'd do a little live, just talking about my experience meeting JR and seeing him in concert, that kind of thing. I was just gonna do it like a normal video, but I thought I might as well do it like a live video, why not? So I was wondering if I should wait for people to arrive. Okay, cool. Just checking if it's working. Some people will just come in. All right, so here's how it went down. Now, one of you people told me that JR was coming to Australia. So thank you very much for telling me that. And that's really nice of you guys. So once I knew he was coming to Australia, I was like, oh yes, really excited. Hold on a second, I'll just sort this out. So my only problem was I get really, I'll read the comments at the end probably. Or yeah, so that I can kind of tell the story first. So stay on if you're doing your comments. I'll read them at the end. So what happened was I have a problem with concerts because I have a problem with migraine headaches. So I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if I can go to a concert until the day because sometimes the migraine headaches are so bad that I'm too sick to leave, you know what I mean, to leave the house. So I didn't pre-purchase a ticket, but what I did was I called the event organizer and I said, can I buy a ticket on the day? And she's like, she sounded Filipino, and she's like, yes, you can buy a ticket on the day. And she goes, but I'll reserve one for you. I was like, oh, that's great, that's nice. So she goes, VIP, and I go, yeah, okay, VIP. So she reserved me 2 tickets, one for me and one for my brother. So my brother wanted to go with my brother Regeb, not my singer brother Karim, my other brother Regeb. My other brother Regeb, he watches my reactions, some of them, so he's really into a lot of the artists. He likes them too, because we like the same kind of music. So he was going to come with me. So she reserved me the tickets. And this was a few days before that I called her. So then on the night, you should have seen what happened. The weather was so bad. Like, I live far away from the venue. I live about 1 hour drive from the venue, and it's not near public transport. So public transport's like even harder, probably like an hour 45 or 2 hours. And the time when the concert was peak hour on a Friday night. So it was already going to be like maybe at least 1 hour driving in heavy traffic for at least half the drive to get to the place where it was, in Marconi Club, because I live in the city, in Sydney. So what happened was, you're not going to believe it. So it was already bad enough that it was in peak hour, like after work finishes, you know what I mean? But I also had a headache. I'd had a migraine from Thursday afternoon, and I left work early, like half the day, because my migraine was bad. And I still had a migraine on the Friday, and I was kind of like dizzy from the migraine. But then I was like, I think I'm all right enough to go though, to drive. If I'm all right enough, I'm like, I'll go, So I decided to go, and my brother was with me. I'm like, my brother can always drive if I get too unwell or whatever, and I'm not alone, so if I get unwell I can have some help. So he finished work and he came and met me at my house, because he also works in the city, but he doesn't live in the city. So he met me at my house so we could drive together, because it's a long drive. He thought he'll meet me, we'll drive together instead of me driving alone. So we started driving together. And my mum, she called, and my mum's like, my mum knew we were going, and my mum's like, don't drive. The weather is really bad. So like my brother lives with my mum, which is like an hour away from where I live. They live actually near the venue, near where JR was playing at Marconi Club. My mum's like, take the train. The weather's really bad. Take the train. And I saw on my thing that it said it was raining, but man, you don't know what happened. The weather went nuts. We got out, we drove like 5 minutes, and you could see like all the sky black, and thunder gone crazy. And then we realized we were driving into it. So we started driving. Man, it was really stressful. We started driving 5 minutes in, and then it calms down. The rain came down so hard that everyone put their hazard lights on and slowed like to like 10 an hour on like a 70 an hour road. And I had to stop because actually you know how the window front screen gets fogged? The thing stopped working. The thing that unfogs it, the aircon, it wasn't keeping up with the amount of rain or temperature or something, and the fog wasn't going. So like I was almost blind. So like I stopped the car on the side on the road where there was a bus stop, freaking out. This thing's not working. I'm like, do you put it on hot or cold or whatever? I tried it before. They both usually work. But it wasn't working. It was only unfogging the bottom of it. So I was like looking on the bottom of my car, trying to drive. But then I stopped at this point and the rain came down harder and I thought the windscreen was going to crack. It was scary. Like, I never heard the rain come down so hard. I've been stuck like that before once or twice in that torrential rain. But it came down so hard, I thought the car was going to like break or crack. It was scary. I only have a small car, like a Toyota Corolla. It was scary. Even my brother, Regeb, he'd never been through that kind of rain. So anyway, we stayed there. And then the rain eased up a little bit and I went into a side street into where we were going, like in one of the directions we were going. And then we waited 10, 15 minutes and the rain calmed down. And we're like, why don't we keep the windows open? So I rolled the windows down and there's like rain coming in and I found the towel I normally sit on when I'm on my break. It was in my bag. So I put the towel on my window so that it wouldn't soak my, like my electric car mirror thing, and it wouldn't soak me. So I put the towel hanging on my window so I could keep the window open so the car wouldn't fog as much. Oh. Anyway, we got past that, we started driving again, and then there was traffic because the lights were out because they were like flashing orange, and there's traffic controllers directing everyone. We passed that, and then the traffic was like, you could see all cars all the way that I could see. And my brother's like put on his GPS and he found different ways. So there was a different way and it was like, because the GPS tells you red if it's blocked or green. So anyway, long story short, it's already a long story. He used the GPS and we found a way and it cut away from the main traffic and it was all green. So we didn't have to worry about cars. But I'll tell you what, as we were driving through that way, then we started relaxing because we were like so stressed out, and then we started making jokes like, oh my god, my brother was like, oh man, I could have just been at home, I could have been relaxing, but I came to drive with you. It's like we were making jokes. Guess what, there was snow on the road. Snow in Sydney, in the city. That's not normal. There was like snow strips and this guy was like shoveling the snow and our car like slipped on one turn even though it wasn't going fast. It was trippy, man. It was trippy. There was frigging snow like that high in like lines like that. It was freaky. Anyway, we get to the concert. I still have a migraine. We're playing the new Craig David album in the background. Oh, it was a really difficult drive. And then we get to the venue and then they're like, they don't know who I am. I'm like, I had 2 tickets reserved. And then she's like, what's your name? I'm like, Rashid. And she had one that said Rachel. And I'm like, that might be it. But then I had like Maria Rachel or something. I go, no, that's not me. And then I'm like, oh, but I haven't bought it yet. And she goes, oh, you haven't bought it? I was like, yeah. She goes, that's okay. Okay, buy it. And then I bought it. But I think she gave me a discount because I think the VIP was gone. And it was like just behind the VIP. Because on the site, the VIP was the first 2 rows. And she ended up giving us a seat in the 4th row, which is just 2 rows back. But you could see where I was sitting from the video when I zoomed out from the concert videos. So she gave us a little bit of a discount on that. So it ended up being $70 Australian for each ticket, which is a decent price. The place was pretty full. So like nearly all the chairs were taken up and it was maybe 300 or 400 people. I'm just taking a guess. somewhere between 250 and 400, maybe something like that. People. They had a bunch of cover acts before JR, and they were all very good. The keyboardist, actually, for JR, he was my brother's friend. He's an amazing singer, keyboardist. His name's Glenn Lumanta. He was there. I'm like, oh, Glenn's here. He doesn't know me that well, but he knows my brother. The singers that were before JR were really good. The MC was great. Her name is Bernie. I put up her beatboxing. She was fantastic. So she was really good. And then I'm just thinking what happened. Yeah, and then JR came on, and he sang Parachute first. I didn't put that one up yet. And he was like dancing, and he had these dancers at the front. Maybe you could see them sometimes in the videos. They looked young. They looked like teenagers. They were like all dancing at the front. And what happened? There was something that happened. At first, there was technical issues. Before JR came on, they were like playing a video of JR on the screens, and then the video didn't work because the screens were off. I think the screens were on like standby or something like that. Oh, what happened? The lady, the MC, she made a joke. She was like, why'd she make the joke? Oh yeah, because people were coming in like late, like the doors open, the show starts at 7. I got there about 7:40, but then people were coming in like way after us, like before JR came on, maybe an hour. And she's like, there's something called Filipino time. So she was like, she made a funny joke there. So anyway, the JR was supposed to come on, and they were supposed to play a little video of JR right before he comes on, but then the video screens didn't work. So this guy comes out and turns the screen on, and the lady was like, technical problems, and she made some joke, but I didn't get it. It was like she was in Filipino, I think. It was in Tagalog. Anyway, so then JR came on, and he was like dancing. He had cool moves. The band was great. The sound was really... Actually, I didn't think of that. The band was so tight. Like, sometimes you take it for granted how tight a band is. The band was amazing. And JR came on and sang Parachute. And then he ended it with the... I don't know if you've watched my reaction to Parachute, but you should watch my reaction. He ended it with the incredible falsetto. After fall. Like, he did like that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, like shivers, you know. I was losing it because the sound was so good. Like, they turned his mic right up. He was really clear and loud. The EQ, everything was great. And man, he sounds like an angel. Like, when he goes into falsetto live, normally when you go into falsetto, when you watch other singers live go into falsetto, the falsettos are slightly a bit quieter than the chest voice. But with Jay, I couldn't believe it, but his falsetto sounded the same volume as his chest voice and sometimes louder. And I'm like, what's going on? It sounds so rich, so thick, so strong. Maybe it's because I always hear my own falsetto, which isn't that amazing. But no, I've heard a lot of great singers at karaoke, and I'm telling you, this guy, and I've seen a lot of professional singers as well, like in shows and stuff, is really special. Like, he has a really special gift. And when you see it live like that, I mean, I've watched live videos of his, but when you see it live, it's like, wow, you know, it was really nice. So, and he was talking between, like, he talked between nearly every song, and his voice is so silky and low. Like, he likes talk down here, he like talks down here. He's got a deep voice, man. It's really deep. Reminds me of my brother's voice, Karim. Very deep talking voice, very deep. Made me appreciate his vocal range even more. The fact that he can belt out those high Bs with such a big volume. Really deep talking voice, really nice. Big smile the whole time. His energy was amazing, like smiling the whole time, really happy. Like mixed, talking in English and Tagalog, like he mixed both, which was nice. And he's like, he starts talking English and then he flipped into Tagalog and he's like, is there anybody here that is that's not Filipino, that's not understanding Tagalog? And he goes, I'm sorry, but I'm probably going to speak in Tagalog. You are at a Filipino show. That's pretty funny. But no, he mixed it. He mixed it enough. And then watch the video of JR making jokes with Australian accents. That was so funny. You could probably hear me laughing in the video. It was really loud there, so like you might not hear me well when I was reacting and laughing. But he was hilarious. He's like teasing how Australians say R, because we don't say R. Like we say R instead of R. And he's from LA, and think Filipinos talk like that too, more like Americanized. And he was like, so JR is more like JR, not JR. And he made another joke where we say ta. I don't really say this. This is like a really Aussie, like original Aussies kind of term. Young people don't really say this kind of slang, but it's an older generation slang where they say ta. It's kind of like see ya, thanks. It's like that kind of thing. So they say ta, but they say it more like ta, like a little bit of more Aussie, like stronger Aussie. Like I'm Aussie, but I'm Lebanese background. So it's sort of like I'm mixed, you know what I mean? Because I speak Lebanese as well. But the true Aussies, yeah, they're like ta, mate, something like that, you know what I mean? And he was spot on with his accents. It was absolutely hilarious. So what happened next? Oh, did you see how many videos I filmed? I filmed like probably 80% of the concert. I was like, I want to enjoy this, and I had a headache too, you know, so I was like a little bit like agitated, but you know, his music soothed me. But you know, when you have a headache, when the sound is that loud, it can be like, it's agitating, but if the entertainment's good enough, I can sort of like try to forget about it a bit. So it was good. He made me forget about it. And I was like, kept looking at my brother every time. And I was filming, but I was sometimes like my filming is not perfect because I'll be like wanting to watch him with my eyes instead of watching the camera screen, if you know what I mean. So sometimes I was filming, looking at my screen. And sometimes I was filming, but like looking at him and with my camera there, if you know what I mean. And he moved around a lot. Like he went, you could see he's going to the left and right, really trying to please everyone everyone in the crowd, because the crowd was very like almost not like a semicircle, but pretty wide compared to the stage. So he really went to the sides and tried to please everyone. And I had a few people in front of me. If you're watching the people in front of me, I'm sorry, I was filming the back of your head, the back of your heads. I know it's not that polite, but what could I do? That's the position I was in. So sometimes I was like thinking about the filming a bit. So it'd be nice. I want to go back and watch those videos again. So some of you are asking me to react to them. So I'll try to do that. I'll try to like re-watch the videos that I filmed from home and like react to it. Particularly all the amazing bits, like the falsetto runs, high notes. Oh, yeah, I'm excited to watch that again. How nice was my camera, right? It's really nice. It's not a cheap camera. It cost $1,000 Australian. I got it primarily for when we go on holidays and things like that, so I can do zooming in and out on different things, because my other camera doesn't have any zoom, but my other camera has like a different kind of a lens. So like they both got two different qualities, the DSLR camera. So this one's a camcorder, Panasonic VX980, for those of you interested. So when you zoom right in, it stays really sharp quality. So it's a really nice camera. When I watched the back, I was like, oh wow, you know, it's like you're right there. You can't even see that when you're sitting there. So sometimes I was watching through the camera. It was very loud, so sometimes the camera was distorting a bit, the sound, and the camera, like the inside of the camera, I could feel it shaking sometimes when particular sounds were happening, like when it would get really loud. Mika was there. Apparently she's from ABS or something, that show. She was good too. She kind of came in when he had a break. So JR had a break and she came in. So there wasn't any real break for the audience. There was like continuous show. They did another song, which I recorded, but I haven't uploaded. So yeah, his creativity, like he killed me with his creativity, man. The rounds he was making up on stage were beautiful. The high notes were on point. The falsetto was just, oh, I'm just blown away like by the falsetto. that he done, and he sang really difficult songs like "Time Will Reveal," "After the Love." They're like primarily falsetto, and he sang them so nice, like live. Wow. Um, he didn't see me during the while he was performing, like ever. He never made direct eye contact with me. Uh, you could see he was going around to the crowd, like singing with, getting people to sing, high fives, all that kind of stuff. He ran out into the stage a lot. Really humble dude, man. And you see when he got mobbed, go watch my video where he got mobbed and he came up near my seat. It freaked me out because I had my drink on the seat, actually. There was no one sitting next to me. And I had my drink on the seat. I had a lemon lime bitters. And suddenly he like came from the middle of the aisle in between the two sets of seats, and he just jumps up on the seat next to me. Like my drink still was about to spill. I was like worried it was going to spill because I had like my camera, and I was worried it was going to spill on him, on his shoes and stuff. So like I grabbed it while I'm filming. I'm like trying to film, trying to get under. And he's right there going nuts. And at the same time thinking, I wonder if he's going to notice me. And my brother Regeb's like just next to me. I goes, oh shit. And he's like just going hard. He's singing like crazy. I think he was singing a Chris Brown song. I think. Singing, like killing it, singing while he's getting like hugged by everyone. Standing up on his chair, going like that. What a beast, man. The energy and the performance. The performing was just wow. Really inspiring. Like the way he was performing, you know what I mean? What a beast. And okay, so I'll skip to the meeting now. Made you guys wait. So when he finished, oh, and at the end, he told everyone to get on the dance floor. I didn't upload this. He sang Uptown Funk for his like encore song. And hold on, I'm getting a bit. I want to put my hat on. The sun's. I got a headache today as well, unfortunately. Give me a second. Where's the damn hat? There it is. Oh, I got a new hat. You guys like it? Ooh. Ooh, that fits good. I like it. My girlfriend was wearing it the other day. It was so cute. She looked so hot. And then she put it backwards. That was super cute. She's so cute. So he sang Uptown Funk and it went off, and he told everyone, come onto the dance floor, come onto the dance floor. And everyone came onto the dance floor, like all around him. And he's like taking selfies while he's singing with people all crowded around him. It was so cool. I mean, I've been to a lot of concerts. I've never seen that happen. That is so cool. So like, so chilled of him to do that vibe. And the crowd was fantastic. No one was like too weird. No one was too touchy. No one was annoying. It was really good. So that was a really unique experience. So then what happened next? He finished up, and right at the end, someone came up to me to take a photo with me, and they're like, hey, I didn't know you live in Sydney, or something like that. And then me and these two guys like took a selfie together. That they watched my reaction, so that was pretty cool. So then he finished. I went outside. JR finished. I went outside, and I got some merchandise. So they said I was planning to buy his Kamusta album, and he had a little concept that he developed, which I thought was pretty cool. It's like I don't have it with me today. It's a little thing where it's like a MP3 player in itself, and it's got the album on it, and it's got exclusive videos, and it had some headphones in the pack. Anyway, I bought that for $35 Australian. And then I also bought a shirt for $35 Australian. It has the Kamusta Car sort of thing on it here with JR on it. It's just like a t-shirt, and that was $25. So then I went back in to get it signed. So they said that you have to buy merchandise to do the meet and greet. So I bought the merchandise, which I was planning to buy anyway. I went in and waited. It wasn't that long. He came out straight away, and pretty much like after 5-10 minutes, not even 5 minutes. And he did like all the signing and stuff and meet and greet for the sponsors, because there was all these Australian sponsors, like their restaurant owners or things like that. Filipino community kind of business owners, and they must have sponsored and paid money, like to, or something like that, to help Supreme Events, who held the event for JR, to help the event happen. So, sorry, I was just reading a comment by Bikuna, just distracting me a bit. Yeah, so then I waited. I didn't wait too long, maybe 15 minutes. And by this time, like my head was pounding because I think for the sound, like had bothered my head because the volume was like loud. And, I was running on adrenaline and stuff. And then, all the music stopped, everything, the adrenaline went away. And I was like, oh, my head. So then anyway, I finally got up to him and I was kind of nervous. I was like right before where he is. He was up on a stage taking photos, and then like you'd give your phone to one of the people that was working with the organizers, and they take the photo for you. So I went up to him, and here we go. Here's the main part you guys are waiting for. I said to him, I walked up, and he turns around, like he was like sitting, as you could see in the photo. He was like sitting. Him and Mika were sitting next to each other. I went up in the middle, and I was like, hey, and he shook my hand, and he's looking at me like that, and maybe you guys can see my face. It's a bit dark with my hat. He's like he kind of recognized me, but not fully recognized me. And I go, it's Rached, and he goes, yeah. And I go, from Reactions on YouTube. He goes, oh, hey man. And then he got up out of his seat and gave me a hug. What a sick dude, right? He got up out of his seat. He's like, hey man. And he went behind his seat. Gave me a hug, pat on the back. That was really cool. He's really like lean, his body's nice, really lean built. That felt nice. Gave me a nice hug. And we sat back down, and he's like, I love your reactions, man. Oh, but first I was like, man, I just froze, and I go, your show was phenomenal, man. That was really nice. Thank you so much. Because I really enjoyed the show. Like I really, really enjoyed the show. His voice was just wow, and his energy. So he's like, thank you, man, thank you. And then we sat back down, and then he's like, I love your reactions, dude. I was like, oh, thanks so much, man. And he goes, hey man, I'm trying to do that. And then at this point, I think Mika she goes, I'm Mika, like she like say hi. I didn't say hi to her. Maybe I was a bit rude, but like I was just talking to him in the kind of moment, and it was quick because there were the people like telling us to move on. They were like kind of telling me like to go on kind of thing, because there's a line of people, and they had to get up early the next day to go to Melbourne. They had to get up at like for a 7:50 a.m. flight. So I don't blame him, because they don't know like that he wanted to talk to me for a second or whatever. Anyway, so he's signing. He goes, how do I spell your name? And I'm like, Rached. And he wrote to Rached Love JR and his signature on the shirt and on the digipack. And then he goes to me, he goes, hey man, I'm trying to get started on YouTube, but it's hard. He's like, I put up a video, but only like 400 views. So I go, just keep doing what you do, man. Just keep making music. And he's like, yeah. And I go, you got your Insta. That's huge too. He goes, yeah, like that. And that was it. And we said bye. That was a really nice experience. So yeah, go subscribe to his channel. Okay, please subscribe to his channel. And I know he doesn't have a lot of content yet, but I'm sure, if you support him, and he's going to be bringing out more content anyway. Watch his video, which I haven't watched. I watched his vlog, but I haven't watched the Superstar yet because I plan to react to it. So please go watch his videos and subscribe to it, guys. And leave some comments for him, just supporting his new channel. Is that it? That's it. I think that's it, guys. What did I do after? Yeah, that was it. So I met him, and then we left. And then everything else is what you guys saw me post online. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed my experience with JR Chat. Let me run through your comments real quick. Do you like that? I'm trying to get this watch off. That's what you get for buying a cheap... I bought a watch like to keep it as a stopwatch. I don't know why, because I always go way long on my videos. All right, let me read your comments. Let's see. Is there a lot? No, there's not too much. Great. Some of them's fading out. Hi, John. Hey, Leah. Hey, Maria. Hey, Mary. Hey, Ariane. Hey, Reynold. Hey, Leah. Hey, Mary. Carl Schmidt. Hello, coach. You should have brought 2 cameras at the concert covering simultaneously that we can see your reaction at the same time. That's what I was thinking of, but I thought I'd probably look like a weirdo. I'll probably like set up a camera here showing me, and then I could have that as a small screen and set up that camera. But a bit too much setup, maybe. Cool idea though, but you know what? I'll watch them again and maybe you can see my reaction there. Hey, Olive. Hey, Big Kahuna. Thank you, man. I loved meeting the king. Hey, Nivla. Hey, Zian. Yes, hashtag hello, not hell. Hey, Kosh, mate. Coach, ASAP is coming. Yes, I know. They were advertising ASAP there as well, but I knew they were coming. And actually, they're right near my house. So I'm hoping to go watch them. Daryl's going to be there. My brother, Regeb, loves Daryl. We absolutely are obsessed with his rude and thinking out loud covers. And, you know, a lot of his general songs. Whenever me and my brother Regeb get together, it's really cute. We always do like a lesson together where I teach him more and more of the thinking out loud runs. So honey now, and he loves working on the one he's working on now is the, you know, he goes the memory fades, my name when my hands don't play the strings the same way. That's the one he's like wanting me to teach him. He really loves that bit. So yeah, we're hoping. Oh, Jason D's there too. Morissette's there too. Oh, I can't remember. I just remember in my mind Daryl was there, but I got the flyer. Oh yeah, okay. I'll plan to go with my brother Regeb. My girlfriend probably won't come. After I showed her the JR video, she's probably like, yeah, I probably should have came. But she just went locally and saw her friend. She wasn't feeling that great on the night either. She just stayed in the city and hung out with one of her friends. But and it is a lot of money too, like because it does cost a lot because I'd have to pay for her because she's not working at the moment. But that wasn't the main reason. I just thought because she's not really been involved in the reaction process lately. But anyway, it just didn't work out that night. Lucky though, she probably would have been super stressed if she came in the car with us. Actually, I just thought of that. Lucky. Because of the horrible weather in the car. What was I going to say? Yes, but yeah, I plan to go to ASAP. That's going to be incredible. ASAP is right near my house, actually. It's in the ICC, which is in a really big new arena, which I've actually never been to, which should be really exciting to go there. But we always walk past it. It's like where all the big convention kind of things are. Going to be exciting. I react to my own JR videos. Hey, Big Kahuna, that's funny. Nice, thanks, Chef. Big Kahuna, cool. Carl, Daryl, and Jason. Let's see, yeah. Yeah, and I'd love to see Morissette too, man. I missed out Morissette's last concert, but that's great that she's coming to this one, so hopefully I'll get to see her too. Yeah, I can look it up. I got it all. I think I've got it in my calendar actually. Unlucky to have such weather. Yeah, it was full on. Actually, JR thanked everyone for coming out because he said, he goes, I'm so surprised that everyone came because the weather was so bad. So he was really happy that we did that. This is live. Ooh, yeah, Chef. This is my channel. Hey, Chef. I never thought there was live video on YouTube. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Lol, Chef. We can, Bidet. Lord Elise, hi. I didn't manage to catch the dates because I just heard it over a TV commercial. Yeah, that's fine. I know how to find it. I just look up online. It's easy. But it's in my calendar already. It's on the... I forgot it, but it's in my calendar. Hey, Nim. Hey, Maria. Hello, Coach Rashid. Wow, meeting in person with JR. My favorite R&B singers. Yeah. Hey, Henry. I'm not going to sing a song right now. Sorry. I got to go back to work. Did you meet and greet experience? Yes. I said that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get Parachute up for you guys soon. It's just because I filmed it in 2 pieces, so I just have to put the video together into one video. Aaron's Kento, can't wait for you. Yeah, he's superstar. Hey Maria, is your last name Maria? Is that your name? Okay. Joke time in concert, yeah. Taglish. Yes, I definitely had fun. Thanks, Sergio. Really, I could watch you for hours. Thank you, man. Thank you, coach. Have a big smile while watching your vlog. Great. Filipinos are copycats of different accents. Yeah. Yeah, I almost filmed the whole thing. That's great that you heard my voice. Cool. I was trying to be loud so you guys would hear me. Yeah. Even though my voice was very tired on the night. My voice is still a bit tired. I think I've been a bit sick or something lately. I've been getting headaches pretty often. And my voice has been just sort of exhausted, a bit tired. Probably because I practice all the time as well and talk a lot. But and I go out and to loud places and stuff. So yeah, I have to be careful to rest my voice on some days. But yeah, I tried to be loud enough so you guys could hear me on the night. Hey Jim. I don't know, man. I'll see if I can get in contact with JR. Hey Joshua Mark. Yes, my brother absolutely loved it. I'm dreaming. Really, you made JR, yeah. He jumped up in my seat. He almost spilled my drink. Sydney, October 20. Thank you, Bikuna. I should have hugged him. I did hug him. Yeah, I hugged him when we hugged. Yeah, I hugged JR. But a lot of people got to hug him. He was really cool. When he came out into the crowd, a lot of people were cuddling him and kissing him. It was cute. Sing at my wedding, yeah. If I have a wedding. But yeah, definitely. That would be absolutely stunning. If I could choose some songs for him. No One Else Comes Close, One Last Cry, Bakit, Paba, and I have to see what else. Cap makes you look bald. Does it? I'm not bald. I'm bald in the back though. Ready? My bald spot? I don't know if you can see that. His baby on the way. Yeah, but I'll probably be able to go. But yeah, we'll see what happens unless she gives birth by then. Oh, October 20. My girlfriend is due October 16. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But it's just one night. Hard to have a migraine, yeah, man. Should have filmed the moment we two greeted each other. I know, I wished. But for some reason, my brother wasn't in the mood to film, so you can blame my brother. I think because it was the end of the night, he was getting tired or something. And I'd been filming all night, not him, so he didn't film. But I mean, we didn't expect that it was going to be so nice, that he was going to react like that to meeting me. So that was really nice. JR collab. But anyway, I just gave you guys the story, so I hope I gave you enough detail to show you what it was like. Yes, please do, Superstar. Yeah. First name. Hey, don't mind me. So adorable and cool, I bet you. Thank you, Lisa. Gonna watch ASAP? Yes, hopefully. I'm gonna watch ASAP. Hi, Coach. Loved your videos from the show. Thank you. Ernani? JR needs collabs. Yeah, maybe. Thanks for sharing your experience, Coach. Hope you watch ASAP. Thank you. Thank you, Pam. I look extra cute. Oh, Shay? Okay. I don't know who that is, but maybe if you link me one of his reactions. I don't really watch other reactions, obviously, because I'm doing reactions. But yeah. And I don't have that much time as well. Like I tend to do other stuff with my time, like teaching and stuff like that. Coach, write an original song and give it to JR or duet with him. Yeah, I'm not that great of a writer, but it would be amazing to write a duet. That would be pretty cool. I'll be super lucky. Make sure it has crazy runs. Well, if JR's in it, it's definitely going to. If you're the fans of JR, just watch your face sounds. Yeah, I have to watch those ones. Big Smile Today, Undescribable Feeling. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, Stevie Wonder, I got to watch that one. Man, so cool. Giving your tips to the greats. Jim. Giving my tips. Yeah, I just told him, just keep doing you, man. Keep doing your music and, you know, it'll come. Shays is an Australian. He believes in Melbourne, I believe. Did you all have a sing off? No. He would have won. My brother is moody. Yeah, he was a bit moody on the night. But I don't blame him. It was a difficult night. And he worked all day as well. I had a day off that day. Hey, JP. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being part of my live. I hope you really enjoyed it. This is the most people I've ever had watching my live. It's quite exciting. I'm happy you guys asked for this. And, you know, if you want things like this, you just ask me and I'll do my best to give you guys the kind of entertainment you enjoy. See you next time. Bye.